A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. A look at the busy streets of New York, the Big Apple teeming with activity as usual. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian, you could see.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Young in at the 2 spot. And for New York, and Grant, for the super teams that are managing their stars' minutes right now, it seems like home court advantage is less of a priority than being fresh for the postseason.
You know what, B.A.? It really does seem that way. It's like you'd rather play with a stacked hand on someone else's table than play with a weaker hand at home. Championship teams know how to win on the road. The most important thing is being healthy and being together as a group going into the postseason.
Now here's Young. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. And the bucket is good.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Young's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And, you know, that game had to serve as a morale boost. To win like that in OT says something about their character.
You know, they came in as the underdog here. Very low expectations. Could play without pressure, and clearly that worked.
City Dancer.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Barrett passes to Quickly. Launches it. Buries it from 3.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Capella in the high post. Outside Young. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
New York has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Quickly. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul charged to.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Here's Young. That one a little long.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
Inside. Here's Randall. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Collins.
And you look at the multitude of ways, guys, in which Randall has evolved his game. Becoming a #1 scoring option has to be near the top of that list.
Now here's Young. He's got 11. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Here's Quickly. Capella with a block. Second chance effort. And it's Quickly with a miss.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Young from long range. They get it again.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
New York trailing. To the middle. Here's Barrett. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
And now Randall is getting his points from all 3 levels, Doris.
Well, the shooting range and the consistency with range is the biggest change. But this guy has also polished his footwork. He's tightened his handle. Every move he makes now is with a purpose.
And is blocked. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Young. Fires the three. Good. That's his fifth bucket in 9 attempts.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Young from long range. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Capella. There's the three. Kept alive by Atlanta.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. For New York, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Here's Quickly, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Now here's Young. 14 points for him. Quickly from outside. And the Knicks, another three.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Young from long range. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
Down low. Here's Quickly. Drops in the layup for 2. Quickly's got 15.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
There's Young with the three. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Timeout called, the Knicks. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Toppin, he's checked in for New York. That one drops for him. 17 points in the game.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Quickly against Young. From deep. Another three for Atlanta.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
To the inside. Here's Quickly. Rebound Atlanta.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Outside Young. Three-pointer. Quickly with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Randall can't hit. The Hawks leading. Pass to Young. For 3. He buries it from 3. Young's got 26 points.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
To the paint. Stolen by Young. No good that time. The Knicks go the other way with it. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Yeah, they found buckets very hard to come by. And you could tell it frustrated them to no end.
I thought the striking thing was how little offense they generated. It doesn't matter how stout your defense is when you play that poorly on the offensive end.
Now here's Young. He's got 26. Over Quickly. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And he's got 28 now.
And we know it's still early, but they're getting destroyed on the boards.
New York has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A first foul this early could spell trouble.
Okongwu checks in for the Hawks. Johnson comes in for Reddish. Pass to Wells. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up anything.
Coming on to the floor.
Gramps, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Alec Burks continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a two-guard.
There's Young with the three. The Knicks pull it in. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. It'll be the start of a three-game trip on the road. And for Atlanta, Onyeka Okongwu is out there with Johnson. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Young in at the one spot. And for New York, and a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Young's got 31. New York has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the 76ers played some superb basketball. He dropped an amazing number of points and a season-high number of rebounds. An astounding game for him, putting up numbers we might be talking about for the rest of his career. Back to you.
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Takes one from 10 feet. Up again. Not going to go that time. For Atlanta, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Young against quickly. Outside Young. Shot clock at 6. No luck on that one. New York goes the other way with it. To the inside. Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
And Atlanta shooting just 38% in this quarter. There's Young with the 3. Knocks down the triple. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
Floats one. Kept alive. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Barrett's checked in for New York. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Johnson. Reddish is checked in for Hunter. And it's Young in for Burks.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Back to Barrett. Pass to Randall. Got a piece of it. And now the Hawks on the break. Young way outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
New York has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Barrett. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
This guy's a bucket getter. R.J. Barrett finds a way to capitalize on the interior. He's got the size to get it done.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Boy, everybody remembers the 2019 draft as the Zion Williamson draft. And obviously, R.J. Barrett goes number 3 to the New York Knicks.
The Hawks have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. There's Young with the 3. The offensive rebound. And it's Capella with the jam.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Of course, RJ and Zion played together at Durham, along with Cam Reddish.
That's right. So much pure talent on that team. But experience helps win chips at any level. No substitute for knowledge and context.
Now here's Quickly. He's got 19, Barrett. And that's collected by Trae Young.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Outside Young. Randall pulls down the board. For New York, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Barrett's got 7 points here in the quarter. Smooth sailing for Atlanta. Young, the pass to Young. Let's go with a 3. He can't hit that time. The Knicks go the other way with it. Down low. Here's Barrett. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Barrett's got 11 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And a deep 3 from Young. Here's Capella. And rejected.
2 minutes.
Barrett, he's open. Young with it. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. 3-pointer, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Quickly against Young. It's Barrett on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Collins. Young from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. Young's got 49 in the game.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
To the middle. Here's Barrett. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now here's Young. There's 45 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And yes, another basket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Here's Randall. He had 28 points in the win against the Cavs. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. More NBA on 2K Sports. Big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback. One side trying to protect their lead. New York has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Young in at the 2-guard spot. There's the triple. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Inside. Here's Quickly. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Outside Young. The 3. On target from range. Young's got 58.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And the Knicks call time here.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Here's Wells. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game.
Willing passes, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Young, the pass to Young. Jacks up a three. Another one falls. Amazing.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Outside Barrett. Kicks it to Quickly from the arc. And the Knicks, another three.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Outside Young. Over Quickly. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 before now.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
At the line for
The free throw off from Capella.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Right side Barrett. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's 2 things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
Here's Young. Tries again. And it's finished off by Capella as he lays it in. Capella's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60-plus percentage shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Okongwu checks in for the Hawks. Johnson comes in for Collins. The shot. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Young from long range. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 5.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Lets it go from the wing. Young can't hit.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Pass to Wells. Oh, from deep. And they recover it.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
And Young with the block. They recover it. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's the 3. Drops in the 3.
And this offensive surge is just what they needed right now.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the 3rd. Left side Young. For 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Barrett's got 4 rebounds now. Fires for 3. And Young pulls it down.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed all night. He just won't let up.
The Knicks have gone 8 of 15 in the 3rd quarter. Here's Wells, guarded by Young, to the middle. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot. He will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
Now, something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes with their defense and then turn those turnovers into points. I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Over to the left wing. Nails it from 3. He's got 14.
I'll tell you, tough first half, puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
Young, the pass to Young. Shot from the wing. No good on the shot. New York has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to Randall.
Knicks foul. Quentin Grimes. That's his
shot was
personal.
hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had to.
Substitution on the court.
58 seconds left in the third quarter. Throw it down on the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. There's Young with the 3. The Knicks with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And that one's good. Quickly.
He's hit a pair of 3s each half, making a significant impact.
Outside Young. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Hits yet again. Wow. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Lets it go from 11. Stolen by Capella. And here's Young. He gets it up. Good. He hits again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Quickly and Barrett, the guards. Brandon Clark out there with Obi Toppin. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Outside Young. The 3. He drops it from range. And the Hawks lead by 20.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Quickly with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. And he gets it to go.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Quickly against Young. From outside the arc. And again.
3 points.
Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
And Grant, you played for a Suns team that was influential with their training staff's approach. How has sports medicine changed from the early days?
You know, B.A., it has changed immensely. Nowadays, every team incorporates that foundation that Suns medical staff had back in the day. It's all about prevention. It's about recovery. It's the big picture approach to making sure players can not only get through season after season, but have longevity throughout their careers.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Quickly, passes to Clark. Hey, rejected by Capella. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella. Both teams will make substitutions. The 3, Barrett. Sends it home from three-point land. Barrett's got 22.
R.J. Barrett trusting the jumper in the catch and shoot. Boy, if he's consistent with that, turn the lights out.
Now Young. Fires the three. And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And the Knicks making a change here. Randall is checked in. On the wing quickly. Pass to Wells. Here's Barrett beyond the arc. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 15 rebounds here tonight. There's Young with the three. Quickly with a rebound. Quickly's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Hawks foul. Pat Connaughton. That's his 2nd personal. 1st team foul.
Quickly outside. Outside Barrett. On the take. Oh, wow! And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, my goodness, that was electric. R.J. Barrett with a little...
Here's Connaughton, guarded by Quickly. Outside Young. 6 to shoot. Fires from the wing. And got it. Another basket. And there it is. 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
Here's Quickly. Pass to Wells. Back to Quickly. Launches a three. Drills it from deep. Quickly's got 13 in the second half.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Atlanta calls timeout.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. Atlanta's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Young way outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Outside Barrett. Outside for Randall. Takes a three. And again, New York with the triple.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Young. Just 5 to shoot. From behind the arc. And they get it back.
With that offensive board, they're likely to have the last possession here. And he's been doing this for them all game. I mean, just staying alert and taking advantage of every opportunity.
Yeah, he's back-to-back games like this. He is on a tear, competing with every ounce of energy he's got.
Here's Barrett. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Yeah, there's a determination and sheer force of will that R.J. Barrett plays with. He feels contact, and he loves it.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks. Young against Quickly. Lets the three fly, and again for 3.
He's been on the money from...
Looking to shoot as much as possible. With a 9-footer, it's hauled in by Reddish. The Hawks have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this 4th quarter. Young finds Young. Three-pointer. That shot missing. The Knicks go the other way with it.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching.
Mama told me to be a doctor. Ay, I ain't never had enough patience. Mama told me to be a scholar. Ay, got no class and I'm dangerous. Mama told me to be a lawyer. Raising every bar that they came with. Mama told me to be employed, but I put in the work to say this. Mama, I made it. Mama, I made it. Mama, I made it. Mama.
And the Hawks with a confident look as they go into the arena earlier on, looking for a win on the road. A spectacular sight as we approach our broadcast location in downtown Orlando through the air.
Thank you very
much. Just like his dad right next to me. David, thank you very much. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young is out there with Trae Young. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. And for the Magic, Carter out there with Wagner. Then there's Suggs. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Portis in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And late in the season, we see playoff teams, Greg, resting their star players. Any excuse for lottery teams doing the same thing?
Not as far as the league is concerned. If they're healthy, what's the goal? Throwing away games is not acceptable.
Now, here is Young. Fires from deep. And he sinks it from deep. Three-pointer good from Young. Young's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Hawks. Suggs kicks to Wagner. Now the pass to Portis. Now here's Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good, Wagner.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Young passes to Capella. Three-pointer. Young, no good. Well, it was the Hawks winning their last game against New York. And Wendell Carter Jr., not the biggest center, Greg, listed at 6'10". In fact, most reports would have him pegged at 6'9".
Carter Jr. plays like a 7-footer. Got that 7'4" wingspan and great head on his shoulders that levels the playing field with his height.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
Suggs, the shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists tonight. Young outside. This one for 3. Good on the triple. Young's got 9 points.
That's 3 out of 4 now, and you can see his confidence already building.
Now, here's Suggs. He's guarded by Collins. And then Carter with the jam.
With a 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Collins gets to Young. Lock at 6 from past the arc. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
You gotta love how Capella keeps possessions alive. Really nice effort right there.
Here are the Magic now, trailing by 2. Here's Suggs. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Now, here is Young. You saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Launches a 3. And it's
unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that great momentum.
So for the Magic, Lucas comes in for Carter. And Anthony subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Atlanta also making some changes here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. And Hunter subbed in for Cameron Reddish.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Passes it to Young. From deep. They get the rebound. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Pat Connaughton comes in for John Collins. And it's Burks in for Young. For Orlando, they've gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Pass to Lucas. It's Portis atop the key. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's De La Rosa. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Young, right side. Gets to the corner and buries it. Young's got 11 points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Outside Anthony. Kicks it to Lucas. Pass to Wagner. Hands the shot with nobody near him. He's got 9.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Young against Anthony. Three-pointer. And that will fall. A three-pointer on the line from Young.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Now, Wagner. Last time out, he had 13 points. Shoots from 8. Again, the Magic score.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Now, here is Young. 14 points for him. His three-pointer's off the mark. Now, here's Wagner. Not a lot of room. Makes it off the glass. And it's all knotted up.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Young for three, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's all tied in Orlando. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Just tuning in.
Coming on the floor.
Completely new group for Atlanta. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Corner shot. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Young's got 16.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
They've got Lucas. Portis is out there with Wendell Carter. Then there's Suggs. And it's Schroeder in at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The beast in the last matchup against the Knicks was outstanding. He scored an amazing number of points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. The numbers in that game made me anxious to see what he could do tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Now, here is Young. 16 points for him. Over Suggs. Misses off the left iron.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Oh, now there are point forwards, even point centers. And an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
So it's the Hawks now. After the Magic pick up 2. A putback. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Orlando trailing here. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
To the right side. Lucas, the pass to Portis. Takes the 3. And they recover it. Tries again. And Capella sends it back.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
Shots good from Young.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Inside, here's Suggs. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Suggs has got 4 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Nice step back to get it off.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
The Magic shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And on the season, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Young with the ball. Got it up. And that one released in time, but no good. And some good action. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Trae Young is out there with Young, and it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. Here's Young. Jalen Suggs making his last shot. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
They grabbed their own miss. The Hawks leading by 6. Young taking his time here. Lets it go with the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
For the Hawks, Hunter's checked in for John Collins. Pat Connaughton comes in for Reddish. And it's Burks in for Trae Young. Now, here is Young. 30 points in the game. Tips it, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got the lead up to 9 now for Atlanta.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. The pass to Wagner. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Passes it to De La Rosa. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Carter. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Young outside. For the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Young's got 12 points here in the second half.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Here's De La Rosa, and Capella sends it back. And so it looks like the Magic will retain. 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
For the Hawks, Malik Monk at the line for 1.
Free throw drops for Monk.
There's a quiet confidence that Monk seems to play with. You can see he just feels like nobody can guard him. Kid just plays with an edge.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Magic shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Wall at the line for 2.
That free throw, no good.
And there's a lot of nuance to Wall's game. People talk about his speed and things like that, but his instinct and skill are equally as important, if not more so.
Here's Young. 33 points for him. The Trae connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Anthony. Lucas is out there with Suggs. Then there's Carter. And it's Wall in at the point guard. This is out there for Orlando. The Magic trail by 14. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's sent back by Okoro. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Then the Schroeder's checked in for John Wall. And a change for the Hawks. Young's checked in. So it's the Hawks now. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Young from outside buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 39.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And it's Young finishing it off.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. You look at the Beast, he's really been playing well.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta.
Clint Capella.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Anthony, the pass to Carter. Capella against Anthony. Schroeder, that's in there. Anthony with the assist.
He has a wiry frame, but he's stronger than he looks. Schroeder, unafraid of contact, able to complete the play.
Young from outside. Another three for Atlanta.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Back to Schroeder. 5 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Young for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Young's got 47 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Lucas, the pass to Schroeder. The shot's good.
Tremendous work inside by Dennis, using every inch of his frame to finish.
Young outside. Positions aren't as easily defined, Smitty, as they used to be in the NBA. Most players have to play a number of roles now.
That's totally true, Kevin. The more versatile you are, the more valuable you are. Teams want guards who can crash the boards and big men who can dish it out.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
And good! There's another.
My goodness.
For the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Make some noise.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, the Beast.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can.
Yeah, I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
The Magic trail by 19. Young with the steal. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Rebounded by Hampton. The Magic have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Right wing. Here's Watkins. And he banks in the layup.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Hawks.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And in what's been a tremendous year tonight, another example, and they'll push their amazing win total on the season to 68. An outstanding, outstanding season we've watched this team play.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for the Beast.
Boy, it was amazing the level of chaos he caused. Challenging ball handlers, getting into passing lanes, racking up a number of steals that helped demoralize his opponent.
Good on the three-point shot.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
The shot off that time. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's good from long range. Young's got 56 points in the game.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And the shot goes in from Fultz.
How about the quick fire release of Fultz? It is difficult to guard. You know he's thinking about shooting as the pass is coming his way.
Young outside. There's the triple. Misses. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Mama told me to be a doctor. I ain't never had enough patience. Mama told me to be a scholar. Got no class and I'm dangerous. Mama told me to be a lawyer. Raising every bar that they came with. Mama told me to be.
Soaring high above the beautiful cityscape and bright lights of Atlanta. Hi, everybody. Time to get into. Allie, take.
Thanks, Brian.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? Here are the starters for Charlotte. Ball at point with Rozier next to him. That's the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's the small forward. And for Atlanta, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Young in at the shooting guard position. All right, Grant, in the name of player development, if you've got a young team that's effectively out of the playoffs, do you scale back minutes for the veterans, even if they're playing well?
I would think so. Obviously, if the playoffs aren't in the picture, it's giving that remaining part of the season a chance for you young players to learn what the NBA is all about. So giving them more chances to play, resting the veterans, might be the smart move.
So it's Atlanta now, after the basket by Charlotte. A good look from Young. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Young's got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Here's Claxton. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Bouknight can't get it to go. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Young with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. And the Hawks call time here. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
The noise didn't really seem to bother them. In fact, it appeared to make them sharper and play harder for each other.
Now here's Young. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Collins finds Young. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. And it's rejected. Here's Lewis. Guarded by Capella. Pass to Bouknight. Here's Claxton. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Outside Young. From deep. And it's Young again missing. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
From deep three-point range, the long-distance 3 is buried. Give him 8.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
I love the high activity Capella brings, someone that really brings it on the offensive glass.
Here's Bouknight, guarded by Young. Ball outside. To the paint. Here's Bouknight. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Young. Give him 8 points now. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Young's got 11.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Back to ball. Bridges outside. Fires in the triple.
You know, spacing the floor is so important in today's NBA. So Bridges' three-point ability, it fits right now.
Outside Young. This one for 3. Young missing again. The Hornets have gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. There's Ball with a 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
And he gets that one. Bouknight's got his second basket.
Oh, great ball movement from Bridges there. I mean, the self-awareness, the selfless attitude leading to the wide open shot.
Outside Young. Shoots over Bouknight. He hits the back iron and sinks it. 13 points in the game.
Well, you can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Puts it up from 12. And another basket for Charlotte. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Young, the pass to Young. Shoots over Bouknight. And Young, the bucket on the assist from Young.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end, and he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Here's Bouknight, and he jams it home with authority.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Now here's Young, tightly guarded. From downtown, knocks down the long J. Young's got 18 points in the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The Hawks. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
But just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend energy.
They've got DeAndre Hunter. He's out there with Pat Connaughton. Alec Burks is out there with the Okongwu. And it's Young in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
Thanks. Well, the matchup against the Magic was a man on a mission. He dropped 56 points, and at the other end of the floor, he's a thief. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out and attack.
Against Detroit.
And don't leave out his rebounding. He had a big impact in that game.
Bouknight. And Young pulls it down.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
51 seconds left in the second. Fires it. Here's Capella. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. And it's a 6-point Atlanta lead.
Great hands. You can't let Capella get established down there. Once he does, you pretty much cook.
Again, and the basket is good.
Assisted by Miles Bridges.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half. Young from long range. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so that's the end of the first half. Hawks ahead. They lead by 7. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. And the NBA is always a coaching carousel, Chris. Sometimes teams just want a new voice. You think that could make a difference?
Oh, yeah, I've seen it. It does. I mean, a fresh start can sometimes energize the team and wakes players up to dig a little deeper. And finally, it puts everyone on notice to say, listen, we found the problem. Now, if we keep losing, we could be next.
On the court for Charlotte. Ball at point with Rozier next to him. That's the backcourt. Nicholas Claxton out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Lewis in at the small forward position. The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Right side Young. Shoots over Bouknight. Offensive rebound.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Ball with it. To the inside. Here's Claxton. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 5 assists in the game. And you think about the draft profile of LaMelo Ball. Grant, the court vision has been as good as advertised.
I mean, he's just a gifted passer who sees over defenders. He enjoys making those flashy plays. He's been everything you want from a playmaker.
And the shot's good. Ball's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
I'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive.
Here's Young. Here's Capella. There's the block.
Oh, nice defense from Bridges. When he hustles like this, he's capable of swatting shots.
And that one's good. Ball's got 8.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Young finds Young. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Takes the 3. Hits the three-pointer. Young's got 29 points.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range, and there's no hand in his face.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
All right, let's just come to the board. Come on, get loud for the ETL Hawks dancers.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. He's checked in for Monk. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. And a deep 3 from Young. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot hit his shots to drop.
And that one drops.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Fires from deep. Drains the triple. Young's got 6 here in the quarter.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Fires, high post. A rebound by the Hawks.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Pulls up on the wing. And it doesn't even draw iron.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
Outside Bogdanovich. Jones. Thompson. It's good on the putback.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Young against Ball. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They've got this lead because he's at the top of his game. He has been the story.
Hook loose. Stolen by Young. The 3 ball. And they'll get another chance.
Well, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And he's going for the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ending the quarter up 10. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, he put it on the platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Then it's Trae Young, then there's Cam Reddish, and it's Young in at the point. So that's the lineup. For Atlanta.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what James Borrego was saying to his team. He let his guys know that he needs more from them to close this deficit. He said, quote, "We have to get something started. I know we're behind, but you are capable of taking this game if you still want it."
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They based their offense around the three-point shot today, and that was the right move. It's been a huge weapon for them all game.
The other thing we've seen from them tonight is how they've been able to get to the line consistently and convert. Big points from the charity stripe for them. They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Young, the pass to Young. Lets it go from deep. The Hornets pull it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Three-pointer, Book Night. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Young from long range. The shot, no good. And Charlotte going the other way now. Down low. Knocked loose. Stolen by Young. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. From downtown. Kept alive by Atlanta.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip in.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
2 seconds. On the line for the Hornets.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Ball nails both of them. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside Young. Beyond the arc. Gets the three to fall. Young's got 18 points now here in the second half.
He's kept the integrity of their offense tonight by moving and cutting and scoring every time they've needed him to.
And he lobs it up to the rim.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Outside Young. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Free throws good. Young. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Ball. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
That one falls.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Young from long range gets the three ball to go. Young's got 49 in the game.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Here's Ball, right wing. Pass to Claxton. Over Capella, and it's Charlotte with another.
Assist is the key to that sequence. A great look to set them up.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Well, they are playoff bound with him rounding into form and playing some of his best basketball. They just got to continue to play together. We'll see if he's able to keep playing at this level. The Hawks making a switch here. Hawks checked in. And the NBA and its players taking an active role socially. Grant, talk about what you're seeing now and how it registers with you.
Well, you know, it's exciting, it's inspiring, it's patriotic. It's what America is, being able to exercise your voice and helping to form a more perfect union. So that's what it's all about, and I'm excited for the league and its players, and it's inspiring, like I said.
That's good from Bridges.
And it's exciting watching Bridges continue to grow. This guy has a
outside Young. And good! There.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Charlotte, they're working against the clock now. Stolen by Young. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. The rebound by Bridges. For Charlotte, they've gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Ball against Young. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. And that one falls for Ball. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Ball against Young. Shoots over Ball. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Young's got 54 points. Ball against Young. Pass to Claxton. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. A minute 6 left in the fourth quarter. Young from long range. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them now.
Yeah, it's quite unlikely. But we've seen crazy things happen.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
Anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, and especially at the offensive.
Here's Young. Oh, sinks it after the cagey pump fake. Nice. Young's got 56 in the game.
That was just an awful decision. I mean, you have to keep the clock moving. There's no reason to foul there.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 5. Connaughton, he's checked in for the Hawks. And so Ball nails both of them. Ball with a steal.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
You're right. They desperately need a bucket in every second.
And now we've got an intentional foul. Timeout called. The Hawks.
2 seconds.
They're on top by 4. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done.
Good on the first, and that puts them up 5.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws helping them to make the lead even safer.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're down by 6. There's 25 seconds left to play in the fourth. One second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easy it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game. 20 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. All alone. And it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor. Making almost everything he gets to.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
It's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
And an intentional foul right there.
And that's his first personal foul. The team is over the line.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. So this one belongs to the Hawks. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Mama told me to be a doctor. Hey, I ain't never had enough patience.
Got a daughter now, so things are good, you know?
When are we going to see you on a cover of NBA 2K?
By 2K27.
Okay, I like that.
Let's do it.
Are you ready to go get my team card? Let's see how it turned out. Let's go.
For those of you who joined us for our inaugural 2K TV Tuesday event, thank you for helping us make it a huge success. We were there competing and checking out all the action, and you all rocked it. But there was one that stood out above the rest. The 2K TV Tuesday MVP goes to XX Dowski, who won 98 games during our event. Congratulations. Keep it up, and we'll see you for more event action.
"2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And how about the Bucks, who are showing calm as they come down the tunnel? A team looking for a big... And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the Greek freak, but he doesn't want to limit himself to any country.
Well said, David. Wonderful story. Thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Trae Young is out there with Young, and it's Reddish in at the small forward position. And for the Bucks, longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forwards. Beasley is out there with Kemba Walker, and it's Whiteside in at the 5. And towards the end of the season, Brett, we are seeing lottery teams give their young players even more minutes.
Yeah, and I kind of like that, and it's totally understandable for guys to get an opportunity to be out on the floor. They've been itching to get some minutes, and now they have a chance to show what they've learned. They could show their talent. They could gain some confidence, and it's kind of a nice momentum shift for them going into the offseason, getting some minutes in the NBA action.
Middleton finds Whiteside. Rebound by the Hawks. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
And the Bucks decide to take their first timeout here. Just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And it's Walker penetrating over Young. Walker's shot is off. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. And defensively, no matter the size of the man he's guarding, Walker really puts up a fight.
Some smaller guards pretend to battle. Walker will bang with you, try to front you, pull on your jersey, whatever it takes. He backs down from no one.
It's Beasley on the wing. Over Young. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
I have a feeling that Beasley's role out there is to score. He did it that time.
Pulls up from the corner. And Young with the basket on the assist by Young. That's 7 points for the Beast.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Yep, that's a great look from Giannis there.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Young against Beasley. Young taking his time here. Over Beasley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
It's going to be on Malik Beasley. Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And so Young nails them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And Walker kicks to Antetokounmpo. Walker the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Beasley. Rebounded by Capella.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Young against Beasley. Young dishes to Capella. 6 to shoot. Yep, that one goes. Capella's got his second basket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Young with no one around. Knocks down the 3 ball. Young's got 12 in the game.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
No good from Beasley. The Hawks leading by 7. 1:32 left in the first quarter of the game. A nice shot by Young.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. Plenty of space. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Young outside. From deep 3-point range, here's Capella. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Capella's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And a deep 3 from Young. Again, Young missing. Bucks trail by 10. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Antetokounmpo kicks to Beasley. Let's go. Second shot opportunity, and Giannis will weigh it in.
And Giannis just gobbling up the rebound, just spreads his wing out there, and the ball falls right into it.
Young against Beasley. Young outside. And so it's Atlanta in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now we hear from Giannis, spelling out his key to staying confident.
Yes, I'm going to tell you the secret. Get off social media. That's it. Just spend.
Now it's the teams making substitutions here. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Beasley, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Out left to the wing. Here's Horton Tucker. He had 19 points in the win against Boston. The second effort, and Giannis with a nice bucket inside. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
Well, this is where Giannis does all of his damage. He gets inside the paint, has the size to work you back, and then stretch out and score.
Beasley is out there with Kemba Walker. Then it's Chris Middleton. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. And it's now only a 1-point Atlanta lead.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against the Hornets was outstanding. He finished with 64 points and did his job on defense with an impressive number of steals. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Bucks trail by 4. Down low. And it's sent back by Okongwu.
A prolific scorer in this league. Walker just keeps getting better. One of the most elusive covers in the game today.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
2 shots.
Kemba Walker hits them both. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've led by as much as 10. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And it seems odd to say, given that they won that pretty easily, but really they did not look especially strong in that game.
And you know as well as I do that the coaches had a long laundry list of things that they could have done better that night, but still, it turned out to be a good win for them.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And Walker kicks to Beasley. Here's Middleton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Middleton out there thinking about the game, and that helps out. Skilled at getting to the free throw line.
For Milwaukee, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And here's Young from the arc. He can't get it to go. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Hawks ahead, up by 3. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young is out there with Young. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. Let me remind the audience, Brent Barry, a winner of 2 titles with the Spurs. Brent, what's the secret sauce to winning a title?
Yeah, honestly, you got to have a superstar. And I was lucky enough to play with the great Hall of Famer Tim Duncan, along with Greg Popovich. You got to have a couple of those guys on your team in order to win a title.
Right side, the pass to Walker. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. And there it is for him. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here's Whiteside, and he lays it straight in.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are
substitution on the court.
Wing shot on the way. The rebound by the Bucks.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
A wide open look here for Oladipo. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Oladipo against Young. Over Oladipo. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Young.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
To the middle. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
46 seconds left in the third. On the wing, Monk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Walker comes in for Will Barton. And a change for the Hawks. Riley's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Bucks leading by 3. Walker goes in. And he uses the glass on the layup. Walker's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. On its way from Young for 2. They get it back. That one off the back iron and out. Walker with a clean look. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Bucks lead by 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Kemba Walker is out there with Beasley. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Meyer in at center. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Middleton against Young. From outside the arc. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. 6 on the shot clock. Connects from 3-point range. Young's got 30.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Outside, Walker. To the paint. Pass to Horton Tucker. To the middle. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Young against Beasley. Young outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
Bucks leading by 4. And that's a foul called on the Beast. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Whiteside's checked in for Milwaukee. Giannis comes in for Horton Tucker. And then for Atlanta, Collins checked in for Okongwu. And it's Reddish in for Hunter. Walker against Young. Beasley inside. The kick out to Walker. Drills the 3-pointer. Walker's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Young rule.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Another 3 for Atlanta.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Milwaukee. It's a 1-point game. Inside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Getting the and one. Kemba shows off the deft touch he has on the ball. You have to finesse around that hard a defense, and he does it as well as anybody.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Young. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Reddish. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Young against Walker. Lets the 3 fly. Young, no good. Bucks leading by 4. Here's Middleton, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Here's so much about this 3 and D in terms of the wings in the NBA. Chris Middleton really embodies all of that. He can do some damage behind the arc and then is asked to guard the team's most potent offensive wing.
Walker against Young. Puts up a 3. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Bucks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than now called the Bucks. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kemba Walker.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging
performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim, put the D in some tough spots, and also finish it strong.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Atlanta calls timeout. They're down by 6. 1:51 left to play in the final quarter. Young against Walker. Young outside. Lets it go from deep. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Here's Giannis. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Young from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
The quick look, no good that time. For Milwaukee, they've gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the 4th. A perfect 6 for 6. Beats it. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Look, I know everybody wants to play point guard, but when Whiteside starts to do it, look out.
Young from outside. Good. That's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Antetokounmpo against Collins. Giannis inside. Good work defensively by Capella. To take the lead. Another bucket. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 2. 29 seconds left here in the 4th quarter.
Let's see a fans with a free t-shirt. Let's see a fans.
29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And here's Young from the arc. Good, he hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're trailing by 5. 23 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Here's Middleton. There's the pass to Walker. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And a clutch player since high school. Walker feels like the ball should be in his hands in those big moments. And it looks like the coach agrees.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Second team foul. At the line for the Hawks.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
15 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And luckily, they can afford to lose it.
And so So it's the Hawks who come out on top. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.
Mama told me to be a doctor. Hey, hey.
And a quick glance outside the arena here in downtown Atlanta. Hello and welcome. We're ready to get the week off to a great start. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Brian, as the NBA pivots away from the post and towards the perimeter, we're seeing more teams employ three-guard lineups to great effect, trading some size for skill. We'll see if the trend continues, but guys, for now, it seems that even if there's only one ball, having multiple ball handlers can be very effective.
Very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. So a look at our starters for the Wizards. They've got Kyrie Irving, Avdia out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Anthony Simons, and it's Gafford in at center. And for the Hawks, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Cam Reddish, and it's Young in at the 2 spot. And here we have our last game in what's been a long year, Grant. You've heard the proposals to shorten the season permanently. What are your thoughts?
You know, I'm not a big fan of that. I'm maybe more of a traditionalist, but it could help support health and player longevity, but it has to make financial sense for everyone involved, including broadcasters.
Atlanta with the ball, following the bucket by the Wizards. There's Young with the 3. They get it back. Stolen by Gafford. Here's Simons, and he goes in for the dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
There's Young with the 3. Avdia pulls it in. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Outside for Irving. It's Avdia on the wing. 5 on the clock. And Gafford gets it to go on the assist by Irving.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Now here's Young, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the tray.
And off the court, you have to admire the way that MP makes time for fans. He's always looking for ways to engage his followers.
MP is giving back to his fans at every opportunity, Grant. It's a big reason why he's had such a devoted following. Washington calls timeout. Last time they met in Washington.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence. And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Irving. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. Back to Simons. Fires the three. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his third assist of the night. You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
Here's Simons. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Attacking.
So we see the Hawks taking the